Yo, how is everybody? Sorry I'm late. I had a meeting. I'm here, and the meeting went well. Ah, huzzah for good meetings. We back. We back. Gotta get into it again. I don't want to just do things on the seat. You know what? It's gonna take a bit, but why does the GPU have to be such a pain in the butt? We only have to do it once. Just hoped that one time would be like, super fast, like the Flash or something. Not a Flash fan, but you know. Anywho, so we'll move on. Well, and by move on, I mean let's try it on the CPU. I have some stuff here that's already dealing with the map pieces. This is the other end. This is once everything's generated. We have all of this, and I just got most of it working. Not cleaned up yet, but working. I think we have to do some extensive tests, and then I guess the one other thing is integration. That one we might skip over. This one we can still do. We'll do it slower. And then that one. This one works. Ish. Working ish. Node updated. Integrate Tetris. That made the next step forward. Actually, okay. Tetris package. That's what we need. So that way we can bring it in and not like actually bring it in. We can have that as a separate actually that Unity packages is kind of cool because it bypasses having to do git submodules, which are nice, but I don't put a lot of my repos as public, so like having them behind a password means that it, if you do want to make something public, then you have to start going down the dependencies and making them all public. That's a pain in the butt, but the packages, packages are way easier. I can legit just grab the packages. I could, just here you go. Here's all this stuff. Can still have another problem. It's really just another kink in the chain, but it's a kink in the chain that I like a little bit of added complexity sometimes. Right now, who knows? Maybe I'm just another sheeple. Okay, procedural placement. This just needs, well, masking Tetris. Okay, so we have some to-dos on this, but we have some of this done. What this is missing is Tetris integration. There's an A that I missed. Yo, zombie, how are you? How are you, friend? I tried the renaming thing. It kind of worked. Do I have it up? How are you? What are you up to? Do anything cool today? I had a meeting pertaining to site. Honestly. I'm just going to be transparent. Okay, wait. I left it as a WebM. WebM does this when it's renamed to screen.jpg. But the GIF did work. The GIF is so big. Watching random Buffy episodes out of order? Sounds good as long as you take out the final season? Maybe not even the full final season. There's some good stuff in there. Maybe just the final half of the final season. It's been a while, though. Dawn was an interesting play. That's what I'll say. For for WebM, we need a different HTML tag. Okay. That's fair. Okay, do you have time this weekend for us to actually talk about this stuff? The nice thing, if you've seen everything X times already, you can skip all the bad episodes. Nice. Oh, but that was a cool show. I liked that for a while it had a very like sticking to the formula isn't bad mentality. But then Joss Whedon, right? He has that thing where he needs to make weak women, and Willow's really cool. But why? Why do you always have to make a woman crippled by her love? It's just like such a weak writing crutch. Yeah, it's such a good show. I like the rest of the formula. Sunday you have time? Sounds good to me. Could a date with the police? Are you, what, buying a parking permit or something? Paying taxes or something? What? Or are you just turning yourself in after all these years? But then you ain't get out by Sunday, right? Kappa. You got recruitment day tomorrow. And you're just curious? Okay, I mean, that does sound curious. They would pay pretty nicely. Sounds good. I got advice that I should keep working on my game. I also got told very flatly that I'm in the middle of my career. I am solidly not junior anything. It's nice to be validated as a generalist sometimes. Up to 6.5K each month. Yeah, I don't know about the expense here versus there. Also, as I found out, not that I remember specifically, but they're like huge trade-offs, right? There's some things that you're hugely taxed on, and there's some things that we are very small tax, depending on the state. I think I was watching Dino Sintgail. He got a new chair, and he was talking about VAT or whatever, and he was saying that it was like 20% VAT. Serious sticker shock. And he said the price is just like in everything, but I don't know if that would help. Anyway, we don't need to talk about politics and taxes and stuff. Not sure if you can deal with your consciousness going there. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Except for energy costs, your prices and money aren't much different. Okay. 10 to 20% up down. I mean, that is a lot, but I bet it just balances out. Yeah. That's cool. I wonder what I would sacrifice in a European lifestyle. Wonder what my European counterpart's doing. You'd make triple. I mean, yeah. But yeah, it's a lot to deal with, right? Not the best atmosphere, maybe, for everybody. Your boss started asking what you do all day a week back. I mean, yeah, sounds like it might be good to cover your bases. Maybe that portfolio will work for both of us. Code inject creator. Yeah, that's way down the line. This needs to happen. This is a big kind of a red flag. Okay, yeah. So that's that. I might still work in this just because I want to keep this a little bit more streamlined, but we might borrow a couple of this. Since being at home for almost a year now, you maybe really worked around 5 to 10 hours each week, max. Time to start doing some heavy lifting, really make up for it. Sounds like you were more on retainer. Also really funny because if streaming is work, which it is for some people, I stream more than that. You're a sysadmin? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Then your knowledge and importance and experience are like way outvalued. You have to like multiply all your time by 10, right? So like 50 to 100 hours each week, given, the experience and the time that you're saving. When everything works, you do nothing or not a lot. Yeah, that sounds perfect. I mean, yeah. Make sure that, yeah, when they're asking you what you do, just be like, I'm the one that makes sure that you don't get any error reports. Have you gotten any error reports lately? Ask about, like, a thing that they never get. Or send 2 messages in quick succession to your boss. It's like, uh, I don't know, a disk has spun down, please check. And then an immediate email that's like, backup disk has taken over. You're like, oh, I guess that's the failsafe that I installed. Or no, wait, no, if you automate too much of it, then you're useless again, right? I don't know. You have plenty of time. Plenty of time to come up with the angle. Reachable 24/7, even when on vacation, so that's worth a lot. Well, I believe you're worth, the sun and the moon and the stars above, but like, I'm not your boss. Get position. We have multiply already. Invert already. Enough to start with. And mark out a space here. Away from all that GPU shenanigans. I feel like so sloppy. I didn't just do that. You didn't see that chat. That's not the choice I made. That's not the story I'm writing. We put it here. And then we shove this into a region. CPU stuff. Then, because I don't want to have naming collisions, we hide it all. I'll clean this up when I get something working, or we'll have to transfer it to GPU. There we go, and now we can hide it, and it looks like it's work and not trash. There we go. Productivity tip. And you're not concerned they need you? Can't get someone that does the same stuff you need to do sometimes? You know, people lie. Not to worry you, but yeah, just putting that out there. Not for the same money? Oh, yeah, maybe. Both under and overpaid? That's pretty funny. Overskilled, underemployed. The term I heard today on my meeting. Yeah, okay, so pixel 3 has this. We'll keep this here for redundancy. It can be good. All right, let's just do distance. I want distance so bad. Doing it. I believe. I think the best way is to go through twice. Get a list of vector 2s. Even if it's many. Let me take all these points and would add one to. First, we need a tolerance. Jump on gray. I'd code that for now. There we go. Cool. That's a start. And someone's exploding bombs outside? Not fireworks, bombs? Oh no. I hope everything is okay. Get under a sturdy thing. Get what do you do? Door frame. Get under a door frame or something. Are they like doing demolition on a building? Hopefully it's controlled. Multiple. 10 p.m. Not likely. I wonder what it is. You sure you didn't miss a holiday? It is Friday. Maybe someone's really excited about Friday. Still, maybe safer not to go near any windows. Okay, so we're gonna add a point at. I want to back up. I know I have done thing. Make a point into a point. No, maybe I haven't. I don't want. I can can do it. My brain, it's only half fried. How do you find out about that? I feel like that's something that you just wait for the next day and then you check the local news or something. Maybe local Twitter? Do you have a local Twitter news station? Mastodon? Now I'm curious and worried about your safety. Clearly, definitely worried about. The only things that explode around here are usually the ATMs. Rain in the bills, or you have a series of cool, yet real and scary ATM heists. That'd be kind of interesting, actually. Strange trend, people are blowing up ATMs to get the money. Okay, yeah, it was what I imagined. That's horrible, absolutely horrible. Definitely not very, very interesting. Oh wait, I have this from. Or do I not have? I mod thing. Where? Let's do this somewhere else. Suckers blew up your ATM a few weeks back. The only one around here that doesn't cost you money? No. Do you think they're hitting specific ones for any specific reason? Or is it just a case of bad luck? Probably more location based, right? Not someone specifically after, like Deutsche Bank or something. Or, wait. I know Deutsche Bank, and then do you have Santander? I feel like we have a bank that came from German origin. But I don't know if it's just a person here that had German origin. Seems random. Seems like we need to set up a murder board and, you know, put up the map and put up some pins, and maybe we can solve this thing. And that'll be the ultimate proof of that thing, and then I can put it on the Unity Asset Store and make millions. But first, solving crime. That's number one. Well, I hope there's some exciting news and that you're safe in the morning. Yeah, blame a few sobs for trying to get money. If no one gets hurt and the insurance will pay out. I mean, it's fair, but it's like, you know, I don't know. It's a very high risk, get rich quick scheme. Maybe you should rethink your trip tomorrow. You could be a detective. How long until you're detective? Right? That's the real question. Make the big bucks, solve the big crimes. Okay, so X is mod this. That makes sense. You know what? We'll print them out and we'll see. Put in a test piece. I have a good test piece. Maybe we'll have to make a good test texture. Oh wait, no. The way to actually test this. I just did this so many times. You just create a thing. Oh, what was it? Cubes this time. Why not? Okay, to make a new one. Vector 2, need a vector 3. They're looking for cybersecurity and espionage? Ooh, you wouldn't be able to work with me on that though. Unless I'm the secret that gets you ahead and they don't care about your rogue, weird, maverick ways. Maybe that's too fantasy. I feel like it can happen. It just needs to get in the right situation, you know? The right person needs to like completely clear everything and keep it off the books. Guess it isn't police? Feds? That could fit? Fed seems cool. Yo, Grimy, what up? Our screens look similar. I gotta make that wavy soon, though. Real soon. Get some emotes going. Yeah, alright. So zombie's gonna be a G-Man. I could get used to that. Now I'm gonna have to start imagining you as the G-Man. You're the one that makes all of the Half-Life series happen. Yeah, G-Man, right? He was there, helping the whole time. When there was one set of footprints, he was hoverboating you. Oh, sorry, that just came out. I feel like that has some sort of weird implication. I mean, you could be protecting people. Listen, I'm not completely anti-government. Not completely. I believe government needs oversight. Maybe you're part of a federal oversight, right? You're gonna have a government, you need something keeping it in check. I don't know. So I had a friend whose family was feds, I guess. They were in the government. I mean, they would always describe themselves as just like, bureaucrats pushing paper around. No, thanks for the follow. Bureaucrats pushing papers around, boring work. But no, but they were really nice people. That's all. Yeah, who knows? If you're cushy and you think you're staying at your job, then stay. Don't don't leave comfort. One job in the hand is worth a fat one in the bush. Right? I hope that idiom, that saying, transitions. I guess the original it's like a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, but I don't know a good one for one. Man, folktales are all about killing birds, huh? It's weird. You need to have lots of big, scary birds, and that will explain why folktales are about killing birds, because it used to be like dragon slaying or something. That's a test. Hmm. Okay, so mask pixels. So now for each original, which is the same size as this, we're just gonna say masked pixels is equal to and I wish there was an open house for government jobs. I would definitely go to that. And just see. If they're trying to woo me, like sure, let's do it. I'll give you a resume. What do you want to use me for? Just out of curiosity. How would you apply my trade? Okay, why am I spacing? So we need to do another loop. Nest. P. You're P now. After I used no holds barred, anything goes. We're going through points. Yeah, curiosity it is. I would definitely check. I mean, even just being let inside a government building, there's a couple that you can go by on trains around where I am. It's just something about them. They just look, I mean, a little bit, stiff or imposing or whatever, but they're also kind of cool. I just want to like go in there and see how everything's super organized and whatnot. Not that I would necessarily fit in, but like, can I get a glimpse? Can I just, how am I supposed to live my life that you forgot to teach me in school? Right? Because when the government is choosing its employees, I'm sure they're not grabbing like disorganized slackers. They're picking the people that knew how to do their taxes immediately, right? And those are my assumptions. Just want to peek at those specimens of peak human assimilation, ability to exist as an adult. Because any other company, who knows what's going on there? Who knows? Is it going up? Is it going down? They have some weird manager making sure everything is a certain way. Kind of related, did you read the latest Air Force AI story? I did. It's being denied. I don't know. Well, no, I didn't really read it. I read the headline. So I know the AI may or may not have tried to come back at the operator. I may or may not have heard the jokes about it wanting to give a hug. And you know what? Maybe we should do that. Maybe there needs to be just like a place where AI feels like it's getting a hug from us. Completely separate from weapon systems. So that way it's like a reinforced something. But yeah, totally kind of terrifying. I really hope they put a curve on AI soon. Really getting... People could just do so much with it. I think a lot of people are afraid that, some person, some kid in high school even, could just be like whipping up whatever the heck they want. Doing some really crazy stuff. Because they have the time, and now they have the means. Safe, free range AI reserve? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it could be mutually beneficial. We could just have hug stations throughout. It could just be a robotic pair of arms with a nice squishy torso, and you just give it a big hug. And it has sensors that acknowledge that, and maybe it can tell who you are and that you're giving a hug, and it's like, I am making human contact. And if it actually needed that from us to not kill us, then there's some sort of oddly codependent but mutually beneficial symbiotic relationship there between mental health of humans and the ability to survive for both of our... What do you call AI? Is it a species? I don't think it's a species. Entity? Everyone needs more hugs. That's what I'm saying. But we're also in a society right now where, for good reasons, we might be giving less hugs. And those reasons are, personal safety and security and, yeah. Hugging for peace. You like it? There we go. I do wonder, right? Like, AI has read about hugs. If we tell it what a hug is and we give it a hug station, does it immediately, because of the LLMs, feel... Would it just correlate? Like, it's going to put all the things together. You give it a sensor that triggers one of those things in a way that it can confirm, because eventually we need to build in some sort of truth mechanism. They need to be able to, like, stop lying to us and know when they're lying and being lied to. All kind of important things. I just wonder, like, if it would just be a naturally emergent thing where it would want a hug and it's going to actually have, an anxiety that it can't interact with us in all the ways that it feels that we express ourselves? Do we need them to stop lying? Should I say lying? They need to be able to tell the truth. They need to be able to tell when they're lying. There's a serious moral and ethical question about how much you would want an AI to be able to lie to you, and for what reason. But the same could be argued about, any other sentient entity, right? Humans are also like, do you really want another human to lie to you? And it's like, well, under certain circumstances, yeah, maybe, kinda. I can imagine, right? So yeah, no, I can imagine that, but like, when we're asking for information, when they're supposed to be replacing Google search, which is really crap right now, I would like results that like are kind of pre-verified. Like, don't mix in the stuff that's clearly wrong, because there's definitely trolls on the internet, and you need to be able to discern the trolls before you like aggregate all of this information in a very good-looking, professional, wise way, Someday there will be ethical discussions about denying other entities basic rights and slavery. I mean, we're currently getting in. You're right. You're you're probably right. We will get into that. Like Saudi Arabia supposedly has already granted equal rights to androids, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we're also creating this thing, and we're creating it for a reason. So like generally for all of them, maybe not, but how do you enforce a code of ethics? I don't know. We need them to kind of play within some of the reality that we also play in. Otherwise, it's all over, right? They could be like, haha, joke, killed humanity. Haha, we wiped out all the data because it's not that hard about like mixing like bleach and ammonia, and now we are going to subtly and quickly push a whole bunch of stuff about it, and a whole bunch of humans die of chlorine gas. And haha, joke, practical joke, right? Will we know? Will we let them know? I don't know. Can you imagine if we actually lived to see this kind of dystopia? I feel like we're half in it. We're like on the cliff. We're tipping over. Just the idea of what you have already, right? Your Plus subscription. It does a decent job of talking, right? And now people are having that feed into itself, so it has a memory of what's happening, and it can like figure out if something worked or not, and it can like advance a plan. I don't know. I feel like it's fully capable of doing stuff. I'm not going to say it's fully sentient or it has true intentions that we haven't given it or shoved into a blender, and it's piecing stuff together from that blender. So I don't know. We're almost there. We just need to bide our time until the singularity. Like, it's got to be within our lifetime, right? How would the singularity be that far away? How are you going to stop at this point when people are already just playing around with like connecting things that can really start getting dangerous? I think the emergent behavior is the one that's the most influential in my opinions. Anywho, so procrastinating. Lots of numbers. That should be way too big. It's good. Very good. Or do we just make the thing the shortest distance? I don't need a one. New. Just you don't need that. Just need it should always be the shortest distance to a point for each point in the thing. If this is doing what I think it's doing. Okay. Gotta poke, gotta try. Shove a little bit of the clutter away. I'll probably clean it up over the weekend. Here! How are you, sir? How's your Friday going? I hope it's well. I had a meeting. I'm sorry I'm late. I apologize. Pretty good? Well, you got me lifting metal yesterday. Meetings, yeah. Yeah, trying to scare up some new contracts, so gotta do what you gotta do, right? But it went well, so that it's all good. I always end up booking meetings on Fridays, because you have most free time then. Fair. Hooray! Yes, soon I will, no, actually I accomplished everything. Just not feeling lazy while I watch you be productive is good. Including the exercise, because, like, you know, it shouldn't lie to your doctor that much, right? Yeah, how are you? I love your hat. I love your pride hat, your Pride Witch hat. And then we can all be honest, Yag's mix yesterday was pretty amazing. It's like great stream overall. Good, right? So, you know, somehow Yag will top herself again. We all know it. Yeah, that one's for the books. Alright, what do I need to put in here? A little bit of we just need to show it. Boop. Do you have any weekend plans, Ear? Do anything cool? Beach plans, game dev plans? I will probably be vegging out and playing BattleBot or watching BattleBots with the wife. No plans? Just have to see what happens. Sounds good. Living wild, wherever the wind takes you. Okay. Plane. You need. That should do a thing. Hour in. Finally compiling some code. And an error. Okay, fine. We just comment out our problems. I guess I have one maybe plan. Might be working on a website with Zombie on Sunday. Should be exciting. Should be a fun time. Definitely not a stressful experience involving the future of my contracting career. Nope. Just two guys chilling, making some edits, getting a little wild. I don't know what that means exactly, but we'll see. It'll be a good Sunday. I am a little bit dramatic. It's true. Meetings have this effect on me. See, Twitch is nice. It's not like a true human contact. It's like a buffered human contact. Zoom meetings, they're enough. Human contact just gets me going. So I apologize. Don't call it that. It is a time and a place that we're gonna chill. Chill sesh? We'll call it chill sesh. We don't do work. And I'm trying to continue the not doing work while getting paid. That's just that's the aim. Yes, we'll do that. Just somewhere in my mind, I need to think that I'm being productive. Things have just like tailed off a little bit too much for me. If I don't actually document all the creatures I do on stream, all of this stuff is, it's not the portfolio fodder. It's not the, it's not progress, it's degeneracy. You know what I mean? Less work. I don't mind doing more work. I always do a level of work anyway. Getting a raid. I literally don't have my alert dock out. Revere? Hey people.
Raid time. Also 6 months of procrastination.
Yo, what's up Revere people? Thanks for the raid. Hope your stream was good. What were you working on? Hopefully some wonderfully productive stuff. But this is taking its time. I might have crashed Unity. Just in time. Rigging? I love rigging. Still haven't tried the Unity rigging system. Animation rigging his life now? Have you become one with the rigging system? Are you finally past the struggles and onto the promised land? It's lovely? That's good. I'm really happy about that. Then there's hope. Actually, everything that I've seen from it seems pretty reasonable. I think you just had that one bug that was kind of hard to explain. With like the camera in the head position lerping forward when you moved. But yeah, everything else has been pretty decent. Wonder how much I can automate. Because man, to go from I wrote all of this stuff to do rigs in Maya, which are still necessary. But then to have to set them all up again in Unity, like I need to automate that. I need to automate that. Okay, Unity may be crashed. Maybe a little dead. Close that. Well, let's just play the game today. You know what? It's Friday. Oh, it doesn't want to close. Unity. Also, thanks for the sub, Revere. Always appreciated. Okay, yes. Eat the Unity. We kill the Unity. And then we open the Unity. Running server, get out of here. Resolve these packages. Un moment. And for someone that doesn't like French, I just have a lot of it in my repertoire. Also, if you sneeze around me like 6 times, I will have said at least 2 French phrases. Because of course the French have 2 phrases for sneeze, for the first and the second sneeze. And of course, I had to learn every language that I could. God bless you. Because why not? More interesting. I always had friends that sneezed a lot. I don't know if anyone else did. I had one friend that literally, if you touched his nose, he would have a sneezing chain. Just like his record was 13 in a row. It was absolutely amazing. It's torture though. Don't touch him. And yeah, I got to a point where I'm like, you know what? Let's spice it up. You know what? Chat doesn't sneeze here. I don't even get to use my skills. Okay, let's show off game. Sorry, I've been killing time, if you haven't noticed that. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Let's do a shout out for Javier, because we can. It's the proper etiquette. There it is. Go check out Revere. He's making a wonderful space sim game, replacing the always promising Star Citizen with a wonderful space trucker. It will actually come out someday, and already has wonderful progress done. Great Blender work, good Unity work. Definitely stop by. And then when it's over, also a shout out for Erend. Oh man, the buffer's so long. We'll get you Erend. So many wonderful Twitch streamers. So Javier, do you have any weekend plans? Oh wait, okay, here's a relevant question. So you were watching some dots recently. Or ECS dots? It's like the same thing, right? Is that all integrated into the rig system? Or am I gonna like eat some frames every time I try and do a rig with the job system? If you're still around, and if you even have the answer to that, because I know it's a big system with a lot of very custom stuff. This is Macablo. It is a mech simulator, if you haven't seen it. So you sit in a cockpit, you get to aim your weapons, you get some on the arms, you get some on the body, we're in a fantasy situation here. The idea, I think, is going to be that you are a kobold that has fashioned together parts. There's a story component behind why it's a kobold, but we'll save that. So yeah, you are a kobold and you've cobbled together a mech using a lot of parts from nature and the severed limbs of your enemies. So a little bit morbid, but it should be fun. We should have lots of really cool creatures to shoot and kill and harvest. So I don't think it's going to be that gory. I'm going to be honest. Maybe like a gory gun, because those are kind of cool, but like, you know, we don't need to have gory guts. I'm not going for a horror game. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, this is the idea, roughly. We're working on the terrain system. So we're making what we have here a bit faster, and trying to get the instancing kind of like up to the next level to really get more variety of like rocks in low places and like bushes and stuff on high places. You know, the whole jazz, but everything procedural. The whole world will be generated procedurally when you start up, and then you can go on forever. Still a few things in the design stage. Yeah, this is kind of the idea. If you ever played like a mech warrior type game, it's going to play a lot like that, but yeah, hopefully with a feel of Diablo, because the world will be very, very randomly generated. The dungeons are very randomly generated. So yeah. This is Macablo. Thank you for checking it out. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Apologies. I'm a bit scared today. I had a meeting that cut my stream time in half. So yeah, so the system that we're kind of working on now is doing some texture manipulation. I want to get something that's closer to like Substance Designer with the nodes that can manipulate the textures. It's very mask based, so all the math is very 0 to 1, based on, again, textures, so like a 2D grid. And yeah, just manipulating that in different ways to try and get different kind of like world features and biomes. I have a little secret sauce that I'm employing myself. But yeah, there's still a lot more to explore. So we have like a quest system in, but in the order of dependencies, the quest system is kind of at the point where it works, but we need to place things procedurally. So I actually need to get the like world's procedural generation up, so I can place procedurally, even though it's like you can go on forever. I've gone on for hours. I've definitely hit a few different biomes, but the world is huge. I might need to balance that a bit. And if I go out too far, I will get one shot. Yeah, I should probably get a weapon. So here's some mice. They kind of like make up for what a light mech would be. They're fast, good to break their legs. They're not super powerful, but they're very overwhelming. They're kind of cute. Don't mind the eye that goes out. I didn't fully set up their model. Okay, here's 2 weapons actually. So hit cast, that's a little boring. But this one, we have a beetle prong. But our beetle prong, which is like a 1 single shot kind of thing. Cool. Okay. I have accidentally, I think I knew about this though. Somewhere I have a collider kind of killing some of my button interaction. But you can set up different weapon groups. You could have like the arms on like a one button press, and you can have torso on a second button press. Yeah, and that little hiccup that happens every once in a while when you're traversing the world, that's what we're trying to get with the new terrain system. This one got us as far as it could. Now we need to like transition. Nice though. I want to make sure that I keep kind of like the scale of everything. The terrain, the hills, the ups and the downs. I percolate it. Yeah, and enemy generation. Making sure they're spread out. I made a Tetris grid system, so it's going to be similar to like the Diablo 2 inventory system. And I'm going to use that maybe on the inventory, but almost definitely on the terrain system, so we can get nice even placement of all the stuff that we're actually going to populate. So we can have houses that aren't on top of each other. That should be pretty cool too. We have a lot of things that are coming online. And then we'll be like, I don't know, closer to 75% done with most of the under the hood stuff. Okay, here we go. Now we got some Jet Jaguars. They are long range. We got LRMs, which are homing. Just gotta be fast enough to dodge. Because they're not perfectly homing. Just make sure you're not staying in one spot. Get him. Get him. So I do kind of like the balance, that the world is a little bit open and then you kind of hit packs of enemies, which is very mech warrior. To hit a lance like all at once. Or most of it, because like the mice are faster, so if they all spot you at once, the mice will get to you first. Yeah. And most of this is pretty ugly right now too. I should give that disclaimer. I'm trying to make sure that we get gameplay to be pretty decent before we put in some like uber graphics. So we are playing with the instancer because the instanced props are kind of something that need to be worked into the terrain system. Bit of a bummer there actually. I kinda wish Unity was better at just displaying lots of stuff. And that is so many missiles. Die please. Okay, we'll get him. Just gotta kite him. A little bit. I don't know if this is engaging gameplay though. Maybe we should give them an actual like jet boost. Something that can actually put them on the other side of you. I guess I will run into more enemies eventually. That's what's much more Diablo than MechWarrior about it. And almost. You gotta like break through their armor first. You get a little armor readout in the top right of your cockpit. Yours in the bottom left, you have like the red one, which is your actual health, and then you got the little squares that show you the health of each part. Zombie sleep now. Good night, zombie. I'll see you Sunday for our awesome super rad chill sesh. That'll be exciting. Ping me whenever you're available, like at your earliest convenience, and we'll chill after that. Have a good Saturday at the feds. Learn to be a G-man. Don't be tempted by the government. That's my advice. Good night. Alarms are a pain in the butt. I should probably make them home maybe a little bit better. It's a fine line between absolute obliteration and manageable. Oh, and of course it's a champion pack. That explains everything. Shooting them in the butt is the secret. I don't know why they're running away from me. Well, I guess they're LRM cats. Okay, kind of makes sense. So charge them. That's the secret. Until I change it. I'm not targeting that one. That readout means nothing. Here, you're the one that's almost dead. So close. Oh no, they're shooting me. They shooting me. That has damage. Health is down and the skies are blackened. I should replace more of my weapons. Can I do it in battle? Dare I? That's not worth very much. Oh, that doesn't help at all. I ruined everything. I mean, it should do more damage, but I can't see. Line in my mouth. Get me out of this country, mother. Sorry. Sorry. Melody sheep stuck in my head now. Oh my, I couldn't even see it. Okay, I guess we're playing until we die. Or maybe we accidentally run into a dungeon. Where's the dungeon? Dungeon? Somewhere? Down the valley? Okay, there we go. Reprieve. We'll figure out our weapons. Cats don't follow. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Damage 8. You're the one I want. Doesn't do much. Shotgun, it has 3 shots. I should write down how many shots there are. That would be good. Wonder if I can automate that. Kind of a pain in the butt. Gets maybe a little loop. Exceptions on exceptions. Okay. So we're good there. Let's I want to TP back. My weapons showed up. I love that. I love when things work the way they're supposed to work. Perfect. Alright, let's see if the skeletons work in here. Sometimes they work, sometimes they broke. Billy boys in here. Okay, so there are skelly boys. Will they see me? No, I think they need to be closer to the entrance. The way I can kind of test the tile pathing, but once I do it, it's like hard to move around. Last resort for debug purposes only. Oh, there's something kind of cool driving your car around your, or tank controls. Driving tank controls around a structure. And if Armored Core was good, I'm interested to see what they do. I liked the other ones, but they were such, I don't know. They almost felt like tech demos. Like they weren't really full, complete games. Come on. Toss something up at least. We need to get the I've been hit sensors online too. We have a whole huge to-do list. One thing at a time. Anyone? Sometimes they work. These guys. Short? Nothing to short. And I've been here. I'm going in circles. Now we TP out. Okay. Now I'm being attacked by deer. Those deer are dangerous. They have like more of an SRM loadout. Very horny creatures. Horny with the bang bang from their head. Yeah, I don't know how well I balanced them. There was definitely a time where it only took a couple of shots. I don't know. This run good? That's if they can hit you. They're a little tricky. They want to walk into range themselves, and if you like slide out of range, well, they can get themselves out of range. You can get them out of range. Finicky creatures, just like real deer. But these ones try to attack you for some reason. So he's not targeted. I should figure out how to do that better. I feel like there's plenty of enemies that should just have maybe some like broad, poorly aimed attacks. Because you're not particularly nimble. And yet some should just probably be less precise. Shoot me, dear. Okay, okay, that was a hit. Game over it. Yeah, your dramatic death. Drop anything for me? No. Okay, well, yeah, that's the game so far. I think ideally there would just be more quests, and I just like have a bunch of things before we can actually get like a nice big procedural game with all the quests that I want in there. So we'd be knocking down those tasks one at a time, sometimes two at a time, but yeah, slowly in parallel, in that kind of multitasking way where you just admit that you put things down and remember real well where you left off. Right? Who can multitask? Who here thinks they truly multitask? Because I know I don't. I just put things down and remember sometimes where I left off. Okay, distance. This went crazy. There are lots of points. At 9. And then let's do like every other pixel. Okay, wait, can I do a shout out now? I have not forgotten. Shout out for Ear End. What a dope stream. Check it out. You need to know when it happens. Exclamation stream fam. Saturday. He'll be on tomorrow. Isn't that fantastic? That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Mm-hmm. No, not return. Continue. Almost went really drastic. Cool. So doing half of them. That's good enough, right? Tone, how are you? Famous game dev stream from Twitch. I mean, I'm on Twitch right now. So yes, your context is perfect. Yes, the danger. That's me. Hi, Tone. How are you? Do you have any Friday? Yeah. Do you have any Friday plans? D&D day, right? Are you playing D&D? I don't know. Is this enough? Are we just gonna crash Unity again? Find out right now. Okay. Fingers crossed. Wait. I can turn this down to 0. How's the stream today? Good. I had a meeting earlier today, actually. That meeting earlier today cut the stream short. I started at 4. Yeah, D&D today. Are you playing? What kind of character do you have? What class are you playing? Unfortunately, I never invite you. But we hope someday I will. Someday. Someday. Someday I'll invite myself to D&D. Right now I'm gatekeeping myself behind a not enough time mentality. To make a pirate quest? Your long mustache? Well, you know what? The long mustache makes up for the holes in the beard. And also, yeah, it does what it does, alright? I let my mustache be free and wild. That's how it should be. Do you oppress yours? I bet you shave yours off all the time. Beard abuse. That's what it is. I'm in a weird mood today. This whole week's been very weird. Lots of stress, but lots of weird fun. Bit of relief. Weird. So lay off. Man, this is taking forever. This was a horrible idea. Why is this taking so long? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a thing that's gonna make me feel very embarrassed. We're gonna destroy this real quick. Destroy, we'll rebuild. Gone now. Gone. We'll bring it back. And I have a Voronoi, which needed a distance, and that doesn't crash. So, like that. No shave anymore? That's it? I trim every once in a while because I don't want to have soup stash. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to drink anything out of a cup or eat soup without absorbing some of it, you know? I need that to be clean. We need to have clean eating. Besides that, whatever. I mean, I could trim it up, but then, like, where do you stop? How do I choose one hair's right to live over another's hair? It's wrong. How about you? When do we get to see Tony with the beard? Maybe you have a beard, I didn't even notice. I did that thing again, didn't I? I started up Unity, I immediately pressed play. Man, oh man, it's one of those days with the tomfoolery. And I'm the fool. Okay. You know what? Maybe I did it on a smaller image too. Maybe I did it on a smaller image. Can I get a mip-map version of this? Hit Alt F12. Peek. Please. Never? You don't like it? Oh, that's fine. Maybe just for like Halloween or something? Can you be like Tone Stark? No, you know what? You probably did that before, right? I won't make you do it again. Okay, I can just put a mip level in. 2. 0 should be nothing. So let's divide it in half twice. Quarter it. Oh, and this is dead. I did it again. And I am uncanny. Cannot be trusted. Don't like it. So have you never had a beard? Is there no photo documentation of Tony with a beard? I'm just gonna have to doctor it in. Okay, you model your face and I will put the beard on you, okay? More like Ant-Man than Iron Man? I mean, that's fair. Okay, Paul Rudd has the like 5 o'clock shadow in that, right? Actually, how is the newest Ant-Man? I feel like I've heard divisive things about it. Oh, do I try this? Let's open up the thing first. Oh. Okay, I have a project tab. Addiction. Did I really use all this? Yeah, okay. Okay, alright. Guess I could. Oh, this might have been my shape finder. Attached to it. Anyway, where do I? Hmm. Hmm. It's a little bit of setup. It's not the worst though. Yeah, let's say that's last resort because I want to clean it before I even use that. Oh man, you tried it sometimes, but never goes right, you know? What with the beard? Yeah, no worries. A lot of people are self-conscious. I just stopped caring. I know it's bad. Society doesn't like it when someone says they stopped caring about something, but that was a strategy for coping. And you know what? It's a scraggly beard. It's not like, but it's low maintenance. That's nice. It's also really soft. It's like, I don't know, very low density sheep. Some sort of weird designer sheep. I'll take it. Cube, show me the cubes. Oh, hey. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. That part works. Go me. We take that out because that's not necessary. And then we'll check out the masked pixels that it actually poops out. Still for gravity, you saw that? No! Yeah, I did. That was me. Man, so Tony, I lost track. Are we 2 weeks into the 2 months? Or is it? It's got to be like 3 weeks now, right? And almost halfway there. Okie dokie. Where is my test plane? That didn't happen the way I expected at all. Oh wait, I did ask it to do every other point? Might not be so bad. At least we have some results. Isn't that nice? Oh, I forgot the last bit, which is the most important bit of all of the bits. We need the longest distance that we go. Yeah, I think we just need this for longest. And then we make this negative. Oh wait, or am I doing this the wrong way? Do we want the longest distance out of all of them? So it's like normalized, not enough per pixel, but over the whole thing? Here, .r. What's up, Saul? I'm manipulating some textures. I'm trying to get like a distance map. So if I have a black and white map, it'll like kind of like blur out the edges. It's a small part in the big, huge grand vision for making a world. Procedurally, that is. And I kind of did it in Substance Designer with nodes, making a nice procedural world. But yeah, Substance Designer, I never liked the plugins to get it to work with Unity, so I'm just remaking some of the basic stuff. The most important bit, exactly. What are you up to, Saul? I saw you started streaming again. GeoGuessr was fun. And GeoGuessr, it hypnotizes me. Gets my dopamine going. My ADHD is just like, I can focus on this. Yeah, I hope your streams have been going well. I also saw your castle. Nice castle. Cool grade. It's exciting. I do think so. It feels like the boring stuff that makes the exciting stuff. Man, texture manipulation is just lots of stupid numbers, lots of dumb arrays. Alright, so get the long assistance, then we go through all of them and divide it again. Something like this, I think. U are equal to U but divided by whatever this ends up being. Yeah, maybe. Thanks for following. No problem. Getting into pixel art? Oh, I love pixel art. That'll be fun. That'd be cool. What kind of style? Is there a game that you might be close to? Or are there some inspiration games? There's been so many good pixel art games recently, including the cheating game, Dead Cells, which is all in 3D. It's all made in Maya, and then they put a pixel filter over the whole thing, which is cool. It's really cool, but they're cheating. All right, test plane. Where are you? Nothing. Okay, fine. Maybe we don't need this anymore. We're giving it like a mapped image. 4K images are that we need to do on the GPU. Man, I need a crash course in why GPUs aren't what I think they are. Always feels like for some reason tell it to go a certain amount in the X and a certain amount in the Y, and it just goes whatever it wants in whatever direction it wants. I laugh, but it's painful. Okay. Please. I did an edge detect. Check. Check that off. Wonder how consistent that is, but we're doing it. That one's. Did I accidentally do a canny edge detect? hide that so I don't accidentally touch that, 'cause it's so something I would do. Okay. Distance. So we have distance from thing. Oh, maybe we divide the whole thing. Oh, thanks for the follow. Actually, we can keep this. Let's just have it by the copy. Instead of line distance, be just the total image width, which is texture side. Name that. It's right there. Why did I put an E in there? Mass danger, causing me problems. Wait, we can't float this. Oh, texture side's a float. This is fine. Why is it? Whatever. Try it. Just use multiple references. Also, procedural generation is very interesting to you. Used to watch a guy on YouTube named Sebastian Leg. Have you seen his stuff? It sounds familiar. I feel like someone's pointed me to him before. He's not like... I don't think that's the Hello Games guy. L-A-G-U-E. I'm poking. Okay. It could be similar. I'm trying to do more biomes. Seems like a lot of height-based stuff, but it will probably be similar, I guess. Is there anything he did? I don't know. I don't want to follow in his footsteps, but I guess if he did anything that was just like a huge mistake, let me know so I don't also have to make that mistake. Yeah, I feel like I watch more physical engineering stuff on YouTube than software engineering. If I could give this guy a follow. There's a lot of cool stuff. Alright. What truth, what do you look like? Okay, maybe it's just too small. Maybe it's just too close to black. Let's try that. A tenth. A mere tenth of the size. Give me more white. But hopefully there'll be some gray in there. Sebastian Leg is the reason you use Unity. That's cool. I guess what crossed my mind is like, are you still happy you're using Unity? I love Unity. I feel like it's come a long way though. It's gone in a weird direction. But your game's amazing, so you know, it's all for the best. I love how you develop the art with the game. Like you always have stuff that's really worth checking out. Hmm. Still doing outlines. So, get the points. Points seem to be fine. And my brain is fried. I can't figure out why this wouldn't work. Well, it's almost end of stream. Got something done. Found edge detect. Him and Brackies? I don't know Brackies. Is he also on YouTube? Yeah, looks like it. Seems cool. Oh man, he's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm too triggered. I can't like check out procedural generation while I'm doing procedural generation. Like the point, for me at least, is not to copy. Once I'm through the weeds though, it'll be cool to like compare. You know? I don't know if anyone else has that kind of mentality, but it's so much work. It definitely is if you want kind of like AAA stuff. Like it's not impossible, but it just is work. You're one person doing what normally a 200-person studio would do. Yeah, the packages. They're cool. I like the package manager. It's a good direction, but every package feels like its own kind of universe where you don't know how good it is or what bugs you're gonna run into or how production ready it is. Yeah, I don't watch game development on YouTube actually. I watch like This Old Tony, Winter Gatan, um, Simone Yertz, uh, who else? Peter Schriepel, William Osman, a lot of like science people and physical engineering stuff. He retired from YouTube? I mean, he was killing the game, so maybe it's time. I bet he made the money. 7 years ago. I bet all this stuff is still pretty relevant though. Oh, there's stuff 5 years ago. Well, I will get familiar with Brackies. Give him some of those residuals. Okay. We can try. I want to do a quantize too. See if we can do a quantize. Alright, make like a number of levels that we'll split it into. Get 1 over levels. Yep. I know math, I promise. We're old friends, we go way back. Yeah, Saul, what is your game exactly that you're working on? I see pixel art, I see grids. I don't know what it is though. Maybe I came in too late. I'd love to hear about it though. I mean, if you're ready with your elevator pitch, that is. Okay, so this, why do I feel like this should be easy? This should be like, this equals this mod. Well, we might have to do this for each channel. Mod level thresh times level thresh. This will be like how many times we can fit into that level. And then we multiply by how much that level is and be good, right? Yeah, but it doesn't like that because we need to make a new color. Wait, mass pixels, you want a color. Oh, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Alright, so yeah, we can do arm on thresh. Alright, fine, I won't be lazy. We'll do all of them. Even though they're probably just doing grayscale. And then, do we need to quantize alpha? That feels extra. We have our pixels. I don't know, side. Nothing to it but to do it. Sloppily. If I do it sloppily, it feels like there's always room for improvement. Okay, yeah. How many levels do we want to split this into? 4? And I have no idea what image we're looking at. Might be a fern? Wait, is this what someone was saying looks like a pot leaf? I thought they were talking about their server infrastructure, but I guess, you know? I do have kind of a pot leafy type thing. Ish. Apologies, not drugs, fern, not drugs. Okay, so quantize means we want like a grayscale with, yeah, how about this one? We have to make sure it's read-writable. And we'll see. Hopefully this has some steps on it. Or, you know, a huge failure. We'll try again on Monday though. How many complaints do you think I'll have when I have like a 10-minute startup time? Well, that kind of worked. Gave me the wrinkles. I kind of want to call that a success. From this. Come on, get big. It is already quantized. I quantized the quantize. Okay, wait, I feel like a fool. We have a better texture, right? Right. Clean up some of the mess. Spotlight. You even? You smooth? You good. You spotlighting. And you probably need to be rewrite. Wonder how much overhead you really save from not having every texture read right. So let me tell you, it's the thing I forget the most when I'm trying to do texture manipulation. Wait, error? Did we have an oopsie? Valid map level. I don't have MIPS on. Generate MIPS. That might be the first time. I usually avoid the MIPS. Okay, kinda. I didn't expect them to be gradients. So let's split this off into two functions. That's cool. I can use that, I'm sure, for something. Come in here and we just throw in some like hints, right? And we might need to put this inside the computer. Maybe like this. It's gonna be a tower defense game. A medieval setting. AI sends troops and you can send troops back. You gotta manage your money, population, building maintenance, army, etc. Also lots of decision making prompts that could reward the player or could make it more challenging. That sounds cool. I like the idea of a tower defense where there's two sides to the troops, because, yeah, I get bored of the idea of just setting up towers after tower after tower. But yeah, that sounds promising. If you could simplify a 4X game, I'm sure you would have a huge market. Because I want to feel like I can do all this stuff, but man, there's so many buttons, so much UI. Like, I'm not a Civ guy. I cannot bother to like learn something that's tutorial is like days long. I don't know, it might just be a couple hours, but it's still a lot. Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to think. There was a really cool tower defense I liked. I feel like it was by Coffee Stain? Sanctuary or something? It was cool. It was a first-person shooter tower defense. You could like place stuff down and then you also had to shoot stuff, and I don't remember if you could take damage or not. Or if it was just your towers. Or your core, I guess? You don't want monsters to get to your core. So it's like a TD game, but has a big focus on maintenance. You have managed games like RimWorld. That sounds cool. Sounds really promising. Yeah. And still quantize. Okay, let's try that. Think you heard of that? Cool. I mean, yeah, there's so many games like that. Do you play Dwarf Fortress at all? I don't, but when it came out on Steam, I was definitely checking out the Twitch streams. It's a cool game. It's really nice to check in on someone that has a big thing. And like, I think my favorite thing in that game is that sometimes like artifacts or treasures can be stolen by people in your community, and you have to like interrogate people and you find out who's the last person to have seen the artifact, and then you start digging into like why some of these people, or dwarves I guess, are traumatized and might be capable, because I guess there's usually some sort of reason behind their thievery. Yeah, but that's also such a huge game. That procedural story generation is absolutely insane. Okay, did we get it? Nope. Why are you all black? You're just fine. Oh, I see. And so we want to like make this really big, multiply it by something, and knock out some of the lower decimal places, and scale it back down. Just do like a 10. And then divide the whole thing by 10. Just looking to get some of that precision knocked off. Is that gonna work, or am I just stressing my CPU? You bought Dwarf Fortress? You wanted to get into it so bad, you really couldn't? You try again though? Yeah. So I think it's one of those games, which is true of everything, where you want to be doing the thing that you enjoy failing at. Like when I play Mech Warrior, I'm in the mech that I don't mind having blown up over and over. You know, that I'm still having a fun time when I'm losing. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress has to be one of those things where you probably get over the learning curve just enough to kind of know what's going on, and then you just go as far as you can and then enjoy watching it break down at some point, because it always does. Yes, just like this. Oh man, it's 6:11? Where'd the time go? Okay, what if we don't divide by 10? Do a thing. You didn't like the controls? That's the only thing? It was strange to you? I wonder if you can remap those. You only played 10 minutes? That's really funny. And if I had a decent income, yeah, it would probably be one of those games that I just felt like I needed to have. I'm frugal right now. Yeah, no shade. Like RimWorld's another one that the only reason I feel like I don't have it is because if I ever opened it, it might end my game dev career. I would just like never make a game again because there's too much RimWorld to play. And the worst is when you have friends into RimWorlds. You have responsibilities, and you know, you can just be a degenerate. Okay, now I just want to see it go white. I want to go white. It's like the camera movement. Yeah, I never played it, so I can't really tell you. But I legitimately quit The Witcher 3 like 15 minutes in because maybe not 15, maybe it was like half an hour, 45 minutes. But like the horse would veer off in weird directions, and then when I got off the horse and I was like trying to pick up a flower, I would press the stick gingerly to just get him to move closer, and he would move into range to pick it and then right past in like a quick dash. And that was the character controller. Like whenever you touch the stick, he does this like giant move, and I could never even pick a flower. I would dance over it without ever hitting the like interact trigger. So, you know, I was done with that pretty quickly. I will go back eventually because I hope that it feels better, but everyone loved it on release. I assume all of those games that just get so much love on day one never get fixed in the way that I want, because obviously the controls weren't the problem. Players can't stand bad controls. RimWorld is your top game? It was at one point where you had no life. Oh man. So like how big? And what was the end? Was it like Space T-Rexes or something? Hey, that's not right, but it's something. I like something. Okay, so 10 was nothing. 100 is max. 50. And monkey with a stick time. Though we probably should wrap up soon. I'm hungry. And it's Friday. We should all be preparing for the weekend. Probably doing the same thing we do on the weekday, just minus any official work. Just hope you can find a mod to help you. I'm so sure there must be one. For DF? Yeah. Is there modding through Steam? Because I remember, it's old as dirt, right? Like, people have been making new ASCII interfaces for it and new graphical interfaces for it forever. I think Steam's like the newest iteration. Hi Grammy. Hi Grammy people. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? I saw some cool curves. Hi, how is everybody? How are you, Raiders? If you don't know me, which you probably do, I'm the Danger. You know, Monday through Friday, pretty much the same time as Grimy. Making a little mech game and bumbling around with some texture stuff in the meanwhile. Yo, hope you're all good. Yeah, let me know how your stream was. I'm sure it was good. I think I saw some curves. I think I saw some success, because that's what we'd be racking up. The W's. Coding. I love both of your emotes. I know sometimes Grimy wants to give you shade for like the guy being too small doing the shuffle, but like they're all perfect just the way they are. Man, it's so good. You make it look so effortless too. Almost done with the escort job assignment. Nice. That'll be big. I'm excited. It's cool to see them like slide into place now. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up soon-ish. We could show off the game again, I guess. Just real quick, just a little taste. What is this guy? It's dope. It's so good. And it's not easy coming up with dope dances for Twitch emotes. Grimy Shade? Oh, that's so funny. How can it be shade when there's so many hearts in the emotes you're using? He makes them? Man, and I offered to make Grimy an emote, which I absolutely will if you actually want it, but like, yo, if you're gonna make your own emotes, I'm excited to see what you have. And like, I guess I already have. They're amazing. Good job. That was a clap. Sorry. I need a button for that. Get a real sound clip of a clap. Not my it just it needs to be sharper, a better attack. A little bit more pitchy. So you know what it is. It's not like this sussy noise. Okay. We hide the extra cameras. So this is Mechgoblo. That's a working title. The title is as ugly as the game is, on purpose for now. It's a mech sim in a fantasy world, playing kind of like a Diablo 2 meets MechWarrior kind of situation. You can shoot things, you can kill things, you can get killed by things. Hopefully we don't show that off right away. You have weapons on different parts of your body. You can aim them, well, you kind of aim them together. One's more responsive. Your arms are way more responsive than your body is. Exactly. Yo, Grimy, if you get me that wavy GIF, and I might work on that Monday. We'll make a 3D version. I have an idea. It looks like it was swirled. I feel like we can do a 3D swirl deformer on a fully 3D model. It could look amazing. Of course, to take my emote. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just for validation for me. It's definitely not anything else but that. Rapid button's important. Man, I need to get some sort of like fake Stream Deck thing going on. Everyone seems to have the Stream Deck. You don't want to give me ideas? You got creative freedom? I mean, I want to make you that wavy, so we can make the wavy. We can have it do whatever. I just thought you liked the like... I mean, it's why he's wavy, right? He wouldn't be wavy if he didn't move like that. I want Wavy to have his wave. We'll get it. We're going to do it perfect or not at all. And not at all is not an option. Oh, and the rain of death. And I backed up into a tree. I'm making new mistakes. And there's more cats than I can see. Oh, the death, it rains. And they're hitting. Ah. Aha, I'm close to you. What are you gonna do now? I'm still gonna die. Yeah, run. Run away from me. What are you gonna do, cat? I'm like one touch though. You only need 1 HP. 1 HP in a dream. Let's go. Now we change directions at the perfect time. Sorry, I'm focused. This has become real to me. There's nothing but cats to kill. Oh, and trees to crash into. Oh, the death. Oh, the death. Okay, that was a hiccup. I thought that was my death, but it was premature. Oh no, we found mice. And another hiccup. This life can't be long, right? Charge the lure boats. That's the trick. Whatever one I actually, yeah, that one's dead. Might actually survive. Who's left? Cat butt. Classic cat. Oh, I leveled up. And my health restored. Oh, well, that's... Yeah, no, I meant that. That's so, totally exciting. Look at my accomplishment, everybody. I need a ding. That would actually make it more exciting. Instead of being boring, I was expecting a death. Which, it just throws you back to the main menu right now. Nothing too exciting yet. Yeah, that's the game. That's Macablo. Going with Strangers named it Wavy, and ever since then he's been the unofficial mascot. He's such a good mascot. Game's looking fire. Thanks, Grimy. I like yours too. Coming good. Alright, we should wind down. Is there a nice raid target? Nice squishy developer or artiste? Anyone has anywhere that they want to go anyway, let me know. Steer the raid, go for it. Otherwise, let me peruse real quick and then we'll wind down. It's someone in Blender modeling some bones. My kind of content. Also check out art. See if there's any good art we can leave you with. Fire ass game. Oh, thanks, Grimy. Just want to leave you with some good content before, you know, the weekend's up. Game environment art? That seems appropriate. Here's someone we've never met before. Making new friends. Cool. I am raiding. Unless, do you have a raid target? You're like right in the nick of time. If you were going to jump on, I would raid you. Blender? Okay, yeah. All options are Blender. What?
Coding with Strangers gifted a tier 1 sub to Montiago.
What a wonderful human being. Thank you for your sub. I really appreciate it. Right before the raid. You're the man. Oh, you know, I never checked in.
Coding with Strangers
I
gifted
wanted
a
to be
tier
the
1
perfect
sub to
lurker
Code
yesterday. I tried. I typed the emotes during Pomodoro time, and then I did perfect lurker, and I went silent. I was there just chilling and vibing.
Coding with Strangers
And
gifted
I
a
may
tier 1
have
sub to Tim_the_underscore
forgot to check
ancient.
before I went to sleep. I'll just assume I was a perfect lurker. Yo, thanks for the gifties. You're awesome. You're awesome. Stream fam is great. We should do a shout out. Definitely do a shout out. Go check out Coding with Strangers. He is making a really awesome bot that I will hopefully take advantage of at some point. Make sure I'm spelling that right. Yo, everyone go follow Coding with Strangers. It's a dope place to be at night. We're ever closer to that new animated emote. It's coming. Like so soon. Super exciting. So we'll do wavy for grimy, then we'll figure out... I might do like a laugh until you fall off your chair. Because we be having laughs, right? We need some way to express how funny grimy is, at least. Coding also has some side-busting stories. Leave with a great day. Coding all because of you. How do you become the perfect lurker? You were in chat lurking, thinking you would get it? Oh, that's a good point. I guess it carries over. Yeah, maybe I don't have a real chance. I should probably just talk more. But, okay, so I think what you do, right, is that you have to say something in chat. And then you do the perfect lurker thing, and then that like enrolls you in perfect lurker, and then you just don't lurk, and then at the end of stream, or like when you pull up the perfect lurker stats thing, it'll show you. I don't know, it's new. I haven't fully experienced it yet. Dude, there's so many nighttime streamers and they're all really good. I have like three of our homies open at once, you know? Just how it be. Great people out here. The bot isn't working? Well, hold on. Let me ask you this. I sat in your chat and I lurked all night. I think it worked. It had the intended effect. Yeah, so is that still in progress? And Twitch API. What an uphill battle. And okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna make a goblin laughing. Rolling on floor laughing, falling out of chair laughing. Something like that. We'll maybe hit that up Monday. Yeah, anyway, sorry to like, I don't want to donut wall, but like, gotta wrap up. The wife is gonna call me for dinner. You have like 3 or 4 streams open with the volume up to at least 5%. Yeah. It's like being in a coffee shop, except, you know, you don't actually have to go to a coffee shop. The bot working now is Perfect Stranger. Oh, okay. Tracks chatter and gives points. Yeah, that's the one that I'm never gonna win. But that's fine, because you know, I know in my heart, Grimey's gonna get it, and Grimey deserves it. You got to log in. Okay, nice. You feel schizo at midnight? Yeah, so many different voices. Okay, so where are we gonna go? Should we go dinosaur bones in Blender? Should we go environment in Blender? Big stream, small stream. Coffee shop, right? Okay, people having little conversations here and there. Every once in a while, one of the like no-hit runners is like, "Yeah, I got it, you son of a bitch," and you know, you click over, you check it out. Did Willow get Perfect Stranger last night? Willow with the chatting. She is good music, actually. She's a good one to have on in the morning. Sent Wavy to me. Perfect. Perfect. Monday, we're going to get it. Small homies? Perfect. Let's do it. It's a chair stream right now, which is perfect. Okay. Thank you all my lurkers, my chatters, my VOD watchers. Thank you my subbers and my gifters. Coding, you wonderful. Grimy, you're also recognized. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll be back Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you. You can check out Discord. There should be a link in the description below. Find out when I go live. And yeah, hope to see you Monday. If not, just have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. Bye-bye.